A triangular lamina of 25 mm side rests on one of its corners on VP, such that the medium passing through the corner on which it rests is inclined at 30 degrees to HP and 45 degrees to VP. Draw its projections. So as it says that it is corner is resting on VP, so obviously we have to start the problem from VP. So when you look from the top view, the surface is perpendicular to HP. So obviously you can see in HP you are going to get a line. As we say that when you look from the front view, it is resting on one of its corners on VP. So that means we have to start the problem from the vertical plane. So here, as it is parallel to VP, you are getting the true shape in the vertical plane. And since such that the median passing through the corner. So the median what we are talking about is A dash M dash, which is parallel to VP. So you are getting the true length in VP. And as we see, it is parallel to, when you look from the top view, you can see that it is parallel to VP. You are getting the true length in the vertical plane, and the surface is perpendicular to HP. So you are getting a line, and it is parallel to VP. So you are getting the true shape here. But it is resting on one of its corners on VP. Since it is the odd number, whether it is corner or the edge, corner opposite is always the edge. So therefore, first we will draw a vertical line, so that in the vertical plane you will going to get the true length, and then you construct the triangle. And then when you look from the top view, you can see AB is near to the observer, so AB is visible, and C dash and M dash is away from the observer, so C and M is in bracket. As we look from the top view, all the sides are parallel to VP, so you are getting the true shape in the vertical plane. And when you look from the front view, we can see all the points A dash, B dash, C dash, and M dash we can also see. But when you look from the top view, AB is near to the observer, so AB is visible. C and M is away from the observer, so C and M is in bracket. So that is what we have shown here. As the median is parallel to VP, so A dash, M dash will go to be in the true length, because this is the median here, which is parallel to VP. So you are getting the true length. Then he says that the such of the median passing through the corner on which it rests is inclined at 45 degrees to VP. So here the corner is resting on VP, and the surface makes an angle of 45 degrees to VP. You can see that the surface makes an angle of 45 degrees to for VP. So here what happens is, so once the surface becomes inclined to VP, and once the median surface becomes inclined to VP, obviously the median is also inclined to VP at 45 degrees. And when you look from the top view, since the surface is perpendicular to HP, so you're getting a line in the front view. And when you look from the front view, and the median which is inclined to VP at 45 degrees, when it is projected, you will going to get the apparent length of the median. So it will going to be this median, which will be in apparent length, which is A dash M dash. So we can see here, resting on one of its corners on VP, so obviously it has to rest on HP. So you can see that in the horizontal plane, you will going to get a line. So from here, that corner is on XY line, and when the median makes an angle of 45 degrees, obviously you will going to get the apparent length of the median. And now, such that the median passing through the corner on which it rests is inclined at 30 degrees to HP. So he has given the true length. True inclination has been given, but in the second position front view, you can see that there is a median which is in apparent length. So we need to, as we have the apparent length, and we have to reproduce the second position top front view in the third position, but the inclination given is the true inclination. So we need to find out the apparent inclination alpha, because in the second position front view, you have the median which is in apparent length. So we will draw. So once we find out the apparent inclination, and then with respect to that inclination line, we reproduce the second position front view, and then on this we will going to write the top view. We can see here the corner is resting on the vertical plane, and the surface makes an angle of 45 degrees with respect to VP, and it is an equilateral triangle of 25 mm. So this is how you will be able to analyze 2D analysis and also the 3D analysis. In 3D analysis also, we can see that the alpha, which will going to be the apparent inclination with respect to HP. So here also in the end, the corner will going to be resting on VP. So this is how you can be able to analyze both 2D and also 3D. Now we will try to solve the problem. First we will going to draw the try to solve the problem in the sketchbook. First we will going to draw the XY line, and you mark XY and VP HP. As he says that one is corner on VP, so obviously you start the problem from the vertical plane. So since it is corner, since it is a triangle, it is an odd number size, wherein corner opposite will going to be always a side. So one end is a corner and the other end is a side. So first we will going to draw a vertical line, and you measure the distance of 25, and with C, and you mark this point as C dash and B dash. Then with reference to the C dash, you measure a distance of 25 mm by using the protractor and by using the compass, and then draw an arc. Similarly, with B dash as center, take a radius of 25 and cut on the previously drawn arc, so that you will going to get this point A dash. Then join A dash, and you mark the point as A dash, B dash, C dash, and then join A dash to B dash, B dash to C dash, and C dash to A dash with a dark line. So here, to find out the median, you take the midpoint of the opposite edge, which is B dash, C dash, and from this M dash, you join A dash to M dash with a thin line, so that A dash M dash will going to be the median, which will going to be in the true length. So because when you look from the top view, A and B is near to the observer, so AB is visible, and C and M is away from the observer, so C is in bracket and M is also in bracket. Then he says it is one of the corners is resting on HP. So here all the sides are resting on HP, so I want only the one corner. So by considering any convenient distance from the second in the first position top view, and mark this point on the XY line, and you mark this point as A. Then by using the protractor, you measure an angle of 45 degree with respect to VP, and then draw an inclined line which will going to be the below XY line. Then you measure the distance from A to B by using the compass with A as center, transfer it on the second position top view on the 45 degree line, and you mark this point as B, and C in bracket and M in bracket. Then join A to B with a dark line. So to this I need to write the front view. To write the front view, draw a vertical projector from A, draw a horizontal projector from A dash. Both these 2 points will going to intersect at this point, and you mark this point as A dash. Similarly, draw a vertical projector from B, C, and M, and draw a horizontal projector from B dash to intersect at this point, and you mark the point as B dash, and draw a horizontal projector from M dash to the vertical projector drawn from M, and you mark this point as B dash. Similarly, draw a horizontal projector from C dash, and draw a vertical projector from C. Both these 2 points will going to intersect at this point, and you mark this point as C dash. And then join A dash to B dash, B dash to C dash, and C dash to A dash with a dark line. And here, since the surface being inclined at 45 degrees, as the median passing through the corner is inclined at 45 degrees, so now in the median, in this front view, you will going to get the apparent length. As it says that the median passing through the corner on which the lamina resting is inclined to HP at 30 degrees, so he has given the true inclination. And in the second position front view, which is in the apparent length, so we need to find the apparent inclination. To find the apparent inclination in the front view, it is called alpha. So you first consider any point and draw a horizontal line, and you mark this point as A dash, and with respect to the A dash, with A dash as center, with respect to the horizontal line, you measure an angle of 30 degrees and then draw an inclined line. So this is the true inclination line with respect to HP. So you take the true length, which is the first position front view. So with A dash as center, measure the radius of A dash M dash. With A dash as center, cut an arc on that 30 degree line, and you draw a locus. Similarly, you measure the distance from A dash to M dash, which is the second position front view. Because this is the apparent length, with A dash as center, cut on the locus line, and you will going to get this point, and you mark this point as M dash, and then join A dash and M dash. The point as M dash through M dash with M dash as center, taking the by using the protractor with respect to A dash M dash line, you measure an angle of 90 degree and draw a perpendicular to that inclined line A dash M dash. Then by using the compass, measure the distance from M dash to B dash and M dash to C dash in the second position front view, and transfer it on from this third position M dash. You cut an arc on the top side to get this point B dash, and similarly on the bottom side you will go to get the point as C dash. Then join A dash to B dash, B dash to C dash, C dash to D dash, C dash to A dash with a dark line. So you mark this point as M dash also. So this is how we will be able to reproduce the third position front view. To this I need to write the top view. Draw a vertical projector from A dash to the XY line. As we see, A is on XY line and you mark this point as small a. Similarly, draw a vertical projector from B dash and draw a horizontal projector from B. Both these 2 points will going to intersect at this point and you mark the point as B. Similarly, draw a vertical projector from C dash and draw a horizontal projector from C. Both these 2 points will going to intersect at this point and you mark this point as C. And then join A dash to B dash, A dash to B, A to B, B to C, C to A with a dark line. So this is how you will be able to write the final sketch in the sketchbook. So to know whether our drawing is right, so even in the final position, we can see the corner of the triangular lamina is on VP such that the lamina makes such that the median makes an angle of 30 degrees with respect to HP and the corner is resting on VP and such that the median is inclined at 45 degrees to VP and it is a triangular lamina of 25 mm. So since we have considered all the parameters which is given in the problem and hence this is going to be the final sketch.